Alright guys, it's Burt from Soft Tubes and it's another trailer reaction. I think this is the last real big new trailer I have from Comic-Con, but there might be stuff I've missed, so we'll see. But this is Top Gun Maverick, and we are just gonna jump on in right now.
30+ years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years.
Oh, that's kind of a realistic take. Normally,
promotion, you won't retire.
Normally they do something bigger.
Efforts, you refuse to die.
500 plane shut down.
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are.
Hey.
Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
Name the matters in this film.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
So I don't know how I really feel about this. So Top Gun's one of those things. I think I saw it. I think. But I don't know, because I don't remember it very well. And it could very well be one of those cases where what I feel like I've seen it simply because of all of the times it's been parodied and referenced in other things. So I haven't actually seen it, but I've seen it. And it's quite likely, because I've never really had a desire to watch Top Gun. I feel like I saw it on TV as a kid, or when I was younger at least. Might have been in high school. I feel like that's what's happened, but I'm not 100% sure. So I may never have seen it. So yeah, it's one of those things. Like, Top Gun's cool. I understand why people like it. It's kind of a really interesting thing. It's not particularly my style of thing. Like, I don't have a keen interest to see it. So, I mean, I totally understand why people are really excited for this. Tom Cruise is one of those people I think is good and stuff. I don't necessarily go like, oh, Tom Cruise is in something, I need to go see that. But I don't hate him. I don't like him as a person. As an actor, I think he's alright. But yeah, it's not like I'm like, oh, I gotta go see it. So this is a movie that I will probably see because I will probably review it. If I wasn't doing reviews, I probably would not see this film. Unless there was absolutely nothing and I just wanted to go to the cinema. It's not high on my list of stuff like, oh, I need to see this. Which kind of sucks because it looks fine. Like, I mean, this trailer doesn't necessarily show a lot. I am curious as to what the plot will be. I'm sure the information's out there somewhere. But just based on watching this, I don't know what the actual plot is. What it's going to revolve around. Obviously, it has something to do with the fact that... Something to do with retirement, I feel like. I feel like there's a hinting at... Like, he has to leave. Like, he's old now. I imagine fighter pilots can't be pilots for very long in their life because it relies a lot on reflexes and eyesight and all these sort of things. So maybe he's hitting that point that he has to retire, but that's why he's still a captain, is because he still wants to fly. But now they're saying, like, no, you can't fly anymore. So, I don't know, it could be really interesting. It's just, yeah, it's not something that necessarily is, like, sparking something in me that's like, oh, I need to see this. So, I will absolutely check it out for a review, but that will probably be it. Hopefully it doesn't come out around a lot of other big stuff, because if it does, then it's definitely not going to happen very quickly. If it goes up against, yeah, certain other films, then there's no way I'm watching this immediately. I'll watch other stuff immediately. It'll depend on when it comes out. But it looks like a good film, like, absolutely. If you like this kind of thing, absolutely go for it. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things that it's just not my style. And I'm hopefully, if I do watch it for a review, I am able to separate the fact that it's not my kind of film from if it is a good film. It's a difficult thing to do, as like I've seen a lot of people. I tend not to read a lot of critics and stuff like that, or watch a lot of critics necessarily. Partly because I find it influences me a little bit. Once I start seeing critics that are pushing a film a certain way, I start going like, oh, maybe I was too harsh on it, or I wasn't harsh enough on it, and stuff like that. And I don't like that. I want my opinion of a film to be my opinion based on all of the elements of a film. Because that's how I do it. I look at like, oh, was the sound good? Was the acting good? Was the script good? Was this good? And then try to condense it all and like, does it all equal a good film? And yeah, it's, when you start doubting your own opinion on that, it becomes tricky. So I'm sort of hoping, because I've had a couple of films where it's like, I like this film, was it a good film? Aladdin's kind of like that. I actually really enjoyed Aladdin, but it's not necessarily the best made movie, so I kind of had to put it down a little bit. This, I'm hoping, if it is a really good film but not my style, then I'm able to go like, okay, I'm not necessarily involved, but still well made, so that's great. What would be really good is if it's really well made and I watch it and go, you know what, I'm actually am into this. I didn't think I was. And that's kind of thing. I do like seeing different stuff. And I watch a lot of movies I wouldn't otherwise go see just because I like going to the cinema. So I'm like, oh, I'll just go see this film. This might end up sort of in that. So it's kind of unfair to say like, oh, I won't see it. It will definitely be lower compared to other stuff depending on what comes out. But this is the kind of film I probably would just go see. So I might find that I really enjoy this and then go back and watch Top Gun and find out whether or not I've actually seen it. I might even do a thing where I watch Top Gun and figure out if I've seen it before or not. I could even do a reaction to the whole video and just like throw up like 10 minutes of that or whatever. I've seen people do that where they, it's a thing that's never really occurred to me necessarily to do. But people will, yeah, watch a film and then take 10 minutes of that and make a video and stuff like that. I could do something like that at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Because, yeah, I mean, there's part of me now that's kind of interested to watch Top Gun because I want to know if I've seen it and whether it's a thing that I actually like, even though I kept feeling like I wouldn't. Because that's happened before. I've avoided things where I'm like, I don't think I'd like that movie. And then I see it, I'm like, oh, I actually really like that movie. But yeah. But yeah, on that, let me know what you guys think of this trailer. If you're keen for Top Gun Maverick. If you're not keen, especially like, if you liked the first one, but you're not so keen for a sequel, because it is a movie that it feels weird to have a sequel to me. I wonder if it does to anyone else. Or if, yeah, you just like, maybe if you haven't seen Top Gun and you're interested in this, that would be interesting too. And just, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, hit like. And if you didn't like the fact that I haven't seen Top Gun, you can hit dislike. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, you like trailer reactions, you don't mind the fact that I was a bit late getting to this one, because there was others, like, as with how I'm like, oh, I might put, like, if I'll see it, but if there's other stuff, it'll see it later. That kind of happened here, where I was like, oh, I'll react to the trailer, but there's other trailers I want to react to first, so I'll put it down the list. It's number 1 in trending. I probably should have done it faster, but oh well. But yeah. If you like all this sort of stuff and you like video game stuff, hopefully there's more video game videos coming up soon as I have time to edit again, because they take a little bit longer to edit. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you do like the stuff and you want to watch more. And if you want to know when there's new stuff out, you make sure you hit the bell as well, because that's how you do that thing on YouTube. This is still weird for me to like go through this spiel. It's kind of become just a habit now, but it still feels weird as I'm saying it. For I'm not used to, because when we used to do videos, it's like, yeah, video ends. Like, that's it. Where it's like, okay, that's a thing I should do. But yeah, it feels weird to go like, hey, watch my video. Well, maybe you should watch more of my videos. But yeah, that's just how it is on YouTube. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thankfully, I didn't fall into a complete rant there. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
About a week ago, and he took a big shit. You have no idea how hard it is to get the smell out of pleather.
Your method.
Let's do this.
Ha!